All right, let's take a look at the extension. We'll walk through it. First thing you need to do is install it, obviously, then refresh the page, and then you will see these two icons at the top of the screen. From there, you click the down arrow and you'll see it start to download. Pretty straightforward there. Make sure that you have logged into your account. This is going through your library to download the metadata around your books. You'll see it all in the output, but it can't do that unless you are logged in. This will take about, well, it really depends on your internet connection, but for me, I think it took about 15 minutes roughly to download my library, which is around 750 or so titles. I've got it sped up here, going at, 5 or 6x speed. But when it finishes, you'll see a couple of options. You can see some of them now, actually. Download progress as TSV, view and search library, and then download progress as JSON. TSV is a spreadsheet. It's tab separated value instead of comma. I just prefer tab, and I try to encourage other people to use it, so I don't give people the option for CSV. Maybe I'll change my mind about that someday, but for now, I haven't. But anyway, once it finishes, you can, or really at any point, you can click those buttons and you'll get the current progress. But once it finishes, you can then visualize your library below on a timeline. You can search through it based off these fields. I find the search helpful in that sometimes you have a book that you haven't listened to in years and you kind of vaguely remember some parts of it, but maybe not anything that's useful for finding it in a title or even a category. And so here you can kind of search the summary. In this case, trying to remember some book that I enjoyed, had something to do with alien life on a star. And so I'm going to search for star and life and evolve. And then you can see here that there are two books that returned, one dragon's egg. And here I can, this item, and it'll take me to the page. If that page still exists, you'll probably have a number of titles in your library which no longer exist on Amazon and or have changed the title page. You still have access to these on the app. They're kind of difficult to find, but they are in there somewhere. But you do have to be careful because sometimes Amazon will just try to resell you the new license. So sometimes maybe the agreement has changed with the existing writer or the person that did the narration every 10 years, maybe something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's prone to change. So it'll go away. And instead of directing you to, hey, you own this book, Audible just says, oh, hey, you can buy this for 1 credit, which is annoying, but at least it's still available. This will kind of give you an idea of what you can see visually. If you want to use this visualization tool to search through stuff, look at different timelines, search through categories. I'll probably be adding stuff around that. I've got some ideas around categories and visualizing those and how they relate to one another through subcategories. I'm still kind of thinking through that, but that might be in the next update, along with might add some additional scraping on Goodreads, both for additional summary text as well as additional categories. And then I thought it would be interesting to allow users to upload their Audible export into their Goodreads account. But I'm still kind of thinking through that and seeing how I could make it work. Potential future updates. But here at the end, you can see the import function on Google Sheets. So just make sure you select tab separated value, import there, and then you'll have all the information at your fingertips if you just want to go through it manually or create your own kind of visualizations. And that's it.